you our storytelling of a poem entitled "In the Midst of Hardship." And this is Anis, and Sheila, and Kamzira, and me, Fredolin. We're nervous now, so let's get started.
It was already 15 years past, and I can still remember the horrendous flood that happened in our village. Throughout the unforgettable day, my family was totally in a big trouble. But in the other case, it reminded me about how strong my parents were, how caring they were, and how responsible they have been. This tragic flood left me a very meaningful memory that I cannot forget every single moment that I spent with them. During 5 May 1998, when I was only 8 years old, a heavy non-stop rain caused the river to flood the whole village. As I flash back, our house was half damaged, and I can still remember its poor structure. It was dawn. I just woke up and saw my parents were walking towards home. They looked very messy, for their clothes were all soaking wet and torn. I wonder where they had been. I'm so tired. Father, where have you been? To the farm again?
Yes, dear. I went to check our crops' condition, but all the vegetables has terribly destroyed.
So, what are we going to have for our breakfast?
Don't worry, my dear. I will figure something else. I am totally numb and heartbroken. As the hungry youngest daughter, I am too worried about the meals that we're going to eat today. What if we were going to eat the roasted tapioca again? I'm tired of eating the same food all over again. I confront myself and try to bit my lips so that no words slip away from my mouth, especially about the desire to have delicious meal today. I'm afraid that my request will disappoint my parents. My father approached the stove and lighted a small fire. I stared at him. His limbs were marked by scratches and his legs are full of wounds. I asked myself, would he be okay about this tragic flood that ruins his crops? Why would the nature treated us like this? Only God knows, but on his brows there was no sign of despair. The whole tiring day just passed. Dark sorrow, dark night, I was lying on my bed. I'm trying to sleep, but I can't. I was thinking how brave they were to face the monster flood. It was very hard for them to walk in the water, when loaded carcasses and tiny chips of logs were all over the place. And the big deal was how worried they were thinking of the consequences. Could it be worse? I'm wondering, Mom and Dad, could it be worse?
The next morning, I woke up and heard someone sobbing. I looked out to the window and saw my brother was looking for something. I wonder what it was. Brother, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for my albino banana. Have you seen him anywhere?
No, I haven't. I just woke up. Keep searching, brother. Hope you will find me soon.
Albino, can't get you back anymore. Albino, can you just show up yourself?
Oh God, please help my brother. Something crossed my mind. A very sad and sorry feeling to him. As long as I remember, the albino buffalo and my brother were like best friends and no one could separate them. He truly cared about his missing buffalo.
I tried to keep away my thoughts, holding it back so that the tears would not fall down my cheeks. I slowly put my head out the kitchen door, and I saw my parents were preparing breakfast. And still now, I always remember the roasted tapioca's aroma that they made for us. On the moment I saw them laugh, my small eyes were flooded with tears. I suddenly realized that my parents will never give up on our family. How heavy my heart looking at them. And the last thing I cannot forget is when I looked at my father's face, his tired eyes reflected at me. Poor father, how tired and sad you are. But why were you still making jokes? But in your quiet heart, you kept an ocean of burdens. Fellow, everyone in this world is not perfect.
And not even our parents, but I respect them as high as the stars.
Therefore, let us follow their way.
That is to be always strong in the midst of hardship.
So that is the end of our presentation. Hope you enjoy it very much and